Hello, good evening, and welcome to Tickers live on a Tuesday night in the tea room. I hope you are all well. 5 in the room and gradually filling up. Thank you very much. You have a choice to watch the show or look at a blank wall, and I thank you for choosing the questionable better option. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've got a few barky moments tonight because everyone's out walking the dogs a bit late because it's been so hot here in the UK. I know all you lot in America think blah, blah, blah. You don't know what hot is. I agree, but for us, 30 degrees with no freaking air conditioning is hot. So I've been in the back garden, like under the shade, most of the afternoon because the sun is when in the morning I can stay in here because the sun is like on the other side over here, and when the sun moves round to here, the back garden's bearable, so I can get in the back garden then. But no one's been out walking dogs for much of the day today, but I think they're out now walking them, so we've got a few barky moments going on as these two are on the lookout. Bless them. At least you got them there. They haven't been on the sofa all day. So I hope you're all well. Brian can't make it tonight, so Ray will be happy. He's not here because of him saying about disliking Seiko, just moving the camera a bit. He's working or something tonight, so that's why he ain't here. Okay, says Ray. Woof woof. I hope he thinks he who thinks Seikos are shitters is not here tonight. Correct. Cat shit. Good evening, Even John. I hope you're champion. I am champion. I hope cat shit is shitty. Hope you're all right. Matt H is in the house. We can continue with the show. Matt H, good evening. Hope you are well. Rich Mitch, what shitters await us today? Oh, you'll have a look. The toilet will be open shortly to be released. Rich Mitch again cries the inevitable heat. Yes. It's just, it's going to be 29 tomorrow, I think. No, it's not. It's going to go 28, I think, tomorrow. Friday, I looked. It's going to be 29. Nearly as bad. But guess what? We complain when it's hot. We complain when it's cold. That is the English way of what we do. Not fucking satisfied with anything. I mean, I should have stayed up north. It's probably fucking snowing up there at the moment. To be fair, I have aircon. Right, Rich Mitch, if you're in the UK and have aircon, I'd imagine you have one of those little units you stick a big tube out the window. If I have, I need to get one because I've heard so many people say that they work. I've got there's 3 neighbours I think I know on here who have them, and they say yes, they fucking work. So maybe. Oh, mobile AC. You've answered it. Yeah, mobile AC got wheels. They are supposed to be absolutely good. I don't know how, because you think to yourself, you open the window and stick a tube out. But fuck me dead, they are supposed to absolutely work. So I may have to invest in one. So I'll probably get one and it'll start fucking snowing. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get one. I need to start getting one soon because we're like nearly in the middle of April. Ho hum. Eric Mack, a new name in the chat. Hello everyone. Hello Eric. Nice to see you. Dreams do come true, says Ray. Thank you, Genie in the Lamp. Wish came true. No Brian tonight. Okay, Ray. He loves you too, honest. Right. So that's the hellos. A few notable obsessions at the moment. Absentees. There we go. He's here. I was about to say no Steve tonight, but the Watch Apprentice is here. Another person that we can now continue the show because Steve's in the room. Thank you. I have to mention I haven't seen you tonight. There you go. So Rich Mitch on the air conditioner. I'm in the UK and have air conditioners on wheels and a big tube, etc. The house burned down and run back in the building Pass the watches and save the AC. Best possession. I tell you. I really need to buy one of these puppies. Absolutely. I mean, okay, I'm at work at the moment. That's not my own fucking choice. But when I get a job, some of the time I can probably sit in the garden with the laptop. But sometimes I probably need to be here. And it's fucking hot like it was today, 30 degrees in the afternoon. It's unbearable. Got all the windows open and absolutely everything. But it really is chuffing warm. Yeah, if you could do, please, if you just find the model number and put it in the chat, I'd appreciate it. No problem, matey. Absolutely, thank you. No need to apologise at all, Steve. Dr. Bob, no, Bob. He's working, so as you know, he works at Disney World, Disneyland, Disney, whether Disney is in Florida. So that's what he's doing. He makes it when he can, and he's got the keys. So if something changes, he'll just appear. Good having a brew when it's hot. A brew actually cools you down. Apparently, I know it's fucking mad, but apparently, brews, hot drinks, cool you down. Honest, Google it. It's a fact. I'm full of shit like that. Promised you. Right, let's just see. Okay, a challenge TC8061. Okay, I need to remember that. Yeah, I need to remember that. And have a look. Dodger. Hope pal always, yeah. I up ticks. Hope always well. Yeah, yes, Dodger. I saw some. I thought it was an Instagram post or something the other day where you said I'll be back, and then you were in the water and he held your arm up with a Rolex on. I didn't know what that was referring to. Does that mean I thought you were disappearing for a bit? So I'm glad you're here. Thanks, Dodge. Appreciated. Right, let's get up some watches, shall we? Which one we first got? We'll look at. Yeah, we'll have a look at this one first of all. Yeah, we got some wonderful. I mean, you say shitters. Some of them are not shitters. They might not be my choice of watch, but they certainly ain't shitters. Right, hang on a minute. Share screen. And here we go. The first one. The Ala and Zona. I think it's Ala and Zona, isn't it? Odysseus Honey Gold. Luxurious but not ostentatious. The Adaeus Honey Gold stands out from the crowd with its Langer personality and Saxon pragmatism. Wow, there you go. What do we think of this, folks? It's quite nice, isn't it? It's quite ostentatious, I think. Definitely. They say not ostentatious. But I think it is. It's quite nice though. Ain't gonna be fucking cheap. Yeah. Let me have a look what our wonderful esteemed audience think of this. Is it a collaboration with Cadbury's? Do you know what, Nicholas? You don't know. It could be, couldn't it? Why, does it melt your heart or something, mate? Does it? Okay, so Dodger says he's looking forward to jellied eels. Okay. Watch Princess says, lovely colour combo. It is. Matt H is a fan. Ray says, very Cartier looking. Yes, let's have a read about this then. It's probably going to have their own movement in. Quick recap on the Odysseus concept. Langer's 6-watch family, the Odysseus, was not a smooth sailing, received mixed reviews in 2019. So that was the 2019, the blue one. I quite like the blue one, actually. That blue one's nice. Quite like that. There's absolutely no doubt what day and date it is, isn't it? I mean, that Thursday is right there, isn't it? That's an interesting concept, having the day at the 9 o'clock position, because normally it's, as we know, it's next to the date and they're both smaller. So there's absolutely no doubt that's Thursday the 24th. So the name of the watch was intentional, unlike the Greek hero who fought for decades to make his way back home to Athasea. The initial concept of the Odysseus has been forged 15 years earlier. Don't like that one. I don't think the pink hand goes well. I don't think pink on the watch goes well in there. Don't like that one at all. Sorry. That's a chrono. Now to the honey gold. So it uses gold alloy called honey gold, top secret alloy developed for Lange in 2010 with unique colour comparable to that of honey and reserved for Lange's most exclusive timepieces. Honey gold, as delectable as its name suggests, harder than platinum and other gold alloys, and therefore much more challenging to shape and finish. Honey gold has a subtle and elegant tone that cannot be compared to more brazen yellow gold. Like a chameleon, honey gold changes tone depending on the light, shifting from delicate rose gold to a more muted white gold. That is very nice. That is going to be king expensive, I reckon. But it would look nice as well on a brown leather strap as well. A brown leather strap the same colour as the dial. That would pop that. No, it wouldn't look good on a fucking NATO or anyone else. So Watch Prentice says that the blue is his favourite colour, but I like the brown dial better. A lot of good value out there on the grey market since the market crash. Oh, Nicholas said that the blue is much nicer. Bob says that the lugs are a bit long. She's going to have their own proprietary movement episode, isn't it? So it's 40.5 millimeters diameter, 11 millimeters thick. So I'm just doing a dog watch. I know where one of them is. The other one will be around somewhere. Don't know where the other one is. No, sorry. No, one of them's over there. So the other one won't be far. So it's 246 grams. Okay. It's very, very pleasant looking. Okay, 120 meter depth rating. Right, before we go too far and dox the price, guys, what sort of dosh are you going to be paying for this? Remember, I don't think it's limited edition, but it's got that expensive gold they're making out of. So this is going to be, for me, I don't know this market, do I? I'm going for 38,500. I'm just throwing that out there. I could be way out either way. That's my guess. 38,500. So stick your guesses in the chat, guys, how much this thing is going to be. I haven't found the movement, but we do know it's not going to have an SW200 in it. It's going to have their own proprietary movement in, isn't it? Okay, wow, we've got a big difference here. Dr. Bob says $73,000. Matt H has got 30, so this is a bit below me. Watch Prentice has gone for 45. Dodger's got 20. Oh, 20K on the 20K grey. We're not talking grey market price at the moment, mate. This is brand new. We ain't gonna. This is brand new. I don't think we're gonna get a grey market one for this at the moment. Chili's go for 29. Interesting. That's 29 USD. 65 for Stephen L. Good evening, Stephen. Stephen L. There he is. Yeah, 65,000. Oh, yeah. Oh, new 40k. 40k. All right, just above me. I said 38.5. All right, let's have a nosy then. We'll go past them. I don't even know the movement's anything fancy. I mean, it's obviously their own movement, but it's going to, whether it's got any fancy stuff on it. Oh, look at that bracelet and everything. Yeah, that gold is really nice, isn't it? That gold colour. That gold colour is really nice. 7mm extension system fitted on the deployment clasp. Okay, but they say that the clasp is quite thick. Right, let me have a look, see if we can find the movement. Sorry, I'm hesitating here, guys. I just want to say we find the movement before we find the price, just in case anyone wants to check. Oh, look at that. No, that ain't an SW200. Okay. An L155.1 Datamatic automatic movement, a robust and reliable movement. The Datamatic is primed for daily wear and tear, and like all Lange watches, is assembled twice and manually decorated with the superlative artisanal features. Yeah, so that's it about Lange. If anyone, obviously, you lot will probably know more than me about this, but apparently Lange, a watch is built and then it's disassembled by somebody else and rebuilt again. It's just fucking bonkers, isn't it? Every watch goes to... I think it's a different person. I presume it's not the same person. I presume it's not the same person who builds it up and then breaks it down and builds it up again. Just in case that person got it wrong. I presume it's somebody else double-checking that person. That's what I reckon. Wow. I think there's a video out there that tells you about it. That's bonkers. When I first found that out, I thought, that's bonkers, that. 50 hours of power reserve, 28,800. A transversal bridge. Wow. Look at that when you get that. Okay, thoughts and price. The Odyssey has an original personality that reflects its rich and unequivocal Lange legacy. Robust built-in movements are designed for everyday wear and tear. Oh, it is limited, guys. Limited to 100 pieces. Price upon request, but it retails at approximately €110,000. So that is £95,154.95 pound sterling. Wow. And in US dollars and United States dollar, 128,441.50 United States dollar. Fucking hell. Did it? I knew it was going to be expensive, guy, but I didn't know it was going to be that expensive. And they have the goal to say that it's not ostentatious. There's not everybody can drop that kind of coin on a watch, is there? Really? You got to be seriously wanted, haven't you, to drop that kind of money on one single fucking watch? Because as we know, no one who likes watches has one single watch. We all know that. Right. Thoughts on that price, guys? Thomas Burnett. Super chat. Sorry, right. Good evening to all sweaty punters and tickers. Oh, God, yes, sweaty punters. Tell you, I don't want to sniff my armpits, dude, I tell you. No wonder the dogs are nowhere near me. Fucking hell. Right. Yes, good evening, Thomas. Thomas, send me a WhatsApp if you fancy joining us, mate. I don't know what I don't know where you're busy or come back from the gym or whatever. But if you fancy joining us, Thomas, send me a WhatsApp and I'll drop you the link. Or I'll just drop you the link anyhow and you can come if you want. That's the idea, isn't it? I'll just drop Thomas the link in case he wants to. There's no pressure, Thomas, if you're busy, mate. But if you fancy coming on and got all sorts of watches to talk about here, your expertise is always welcome. Okay. If you do join, just drop a message in the chat as well of the stream that you're in the back room. Because if I'm looking at a watch, I might not see you because I've only got one screen. That's how professional we are here. Right. Okay. Next watch, guys. Okay, something completely different. The new Unimatic Modello Uno Product Diver Collection. Okay, so I'm trying to look what the difference is. Now, one's got a date, one out between far left and far right. One's got a date and one hasn't. Is that the only differences between the obviously the middle one hasn't got a date? And you know what? I prefer the one with the date because I don't. It sounds daft, but I don't like the lines. The line at 6 just looks a bit odd. Perhaps it's just being me, but how many other watches that don't have numbers and have like oblong indices have one above 6? It just looks odd to me that one above 6. I've not seen that before. Perhaps I'm wrong. So I prefer the one with the date just to get rid of that fucking oblong indice above 6. And I don't like the orange one, anyhow, not because it hasn't got a date, but I don't like the colour of it. So for me, far right. I have no idea about Unimatic. I would imagine Thomas probably knows about Unimatic. Oh, you had a problem with the hearing, did you, Matt? That's not good. That's not good, mate. Nixon Saddle, I'm a sucker for red and orange dials, but that's rust. Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it is. It's more of a browny, rusty colour, isn't it? Than an orange. That's right. It is. Right. I don't know much about these. Let's get into them and say it's probably. Yeah, it looks like a cheap Tudor. It definitely is a cheap holiday watch, isn't it? It's a cheap holiday dive watch, and I imagine it's going to be. Let's have a look. Imagine it's going to be 200 meters water resistant. It's probably going to have an SW200 in it. Oh no, Unimatic. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know. Is that just the name of it? Unimatic is a relatively young, popular Milan-based independent watchmaker with a loyal following. Okay. Yeah, so that's the one without the date, which I don't like. I like the fact because he's got a NATO on it. But there again. So the U1PD3B and the U1PD3OR share the same 316 stainless steel case. 300 meters water resistant, guys. That's not bad. 41.5 across the bezel, 49 millimeter log to log, thickness of 14.4 and 13.2, not including the crystal. Okay, fully graduated scale on the ceramic bezel with super luminova at 5-minute intervals. Okay, let's have a look. What central second power comes. It's got an NH35. Right. The reason I didn't think it had an NH35, I know, because I thought everything within H35 had to have the crown at 4 o'clock. Am I completely wrong? Are there other watches within an H35 that have the crown in the normal place? I always thought that was the way they did it, or is that just the sake? I always thought it was the reason I had the crown at 4 was because of the movement. Perhaps I'm wrong, obviously. Okay, 21,600 vibrations, 41-hour power reserve. That's the one with the date that said looks much better. So it's got an NH35, nothing special about it, not limited edition. I don't think they're going to charge any more for the date, are they? Because I would say that the one without a date is going to use the same movement, but it's just going to have a ghost position for the date. So I reckon these are going to be 345 quid across the board. I don't think they're going to charge any more for the date or no date. It doesn't look like they have a bracelet option. It's just basically a NATO. So I'm going with 345 quid. Bob's going for $495, which probably equates to about 345 quid, I'd imagine. 450 euros, probably about the same price. Steve says, when I got married, I got rid of my encyclopedia collection because my wife knows everything. That's good. Quite like that, mate. Dodger's still going with his love of grey market. 40 grey, 400 new. Yeah, do you know what? These will be in one of these GK Maxx stores in 6 months, won't it? We'll pick one of them up for absolutely fuck all, won't you? They really are not gonna hold the value at all. All right, let's scroll through it, have a look and see. Don't think there's anything much more we need to talk about these. The U1 TDPD6B Unimatics Grade 2 titanium diver with a depth rating of 600 meters. The 4-1 is sandblasted titanium case. Right, okay. Which one's that then? Which one's the titanium? Is that the one with the date? That's got a Sellita SW200. Help me out, guys. Which one's the come on? We should be able to tell. We should need to look. We should be able to tell which one's the titanium. Hang on. Does the one, guys, on the right-hand side with the date does look like a different kind of material than the other two? I'm talking crap because one of them is titanium with a Sellita in it. I think it's the one with the date. But they're not really explaining it very well unless I'm completely missing the trick. Let's just read that. Okay. Right. Okay. Top of the Modelo, new flagship model, the U1S PDP Unimatics Grade 2 titanium with depth ring of 600 meters. 14.4 millimeters thick, including the 3 millimeter crystal, so it's still the same thickness. Wow, it's still the same thickness with a depth rating of 600 meters. That's pretty good. So it's 14.4. That's including 3. So knock that down. That's 11.4. And the other one is 13.2. Hang on a minute. So it's 13.2 for the one with the NH35 with 300 meters. And then it's the other one's thinner with 600 meters. Fair enough. Don't understand that. But I don't know which one is which. The dial is pure matte black with a high contrast luminous. It features a date window. Right. Finally got there. So the one with the date, the one I like with the date is the is the titanium one with a Salita SW 200 in. And Thomas, the nicest man on YouTube, is in the house.
Oh, stop it, John, with all this nicest man on the YouTube business.
Well, you are, though. You're sorry it embarrasses you, mate. I'll stop it, but you are. You are. Who knows that? No one's got a bad word to say about you, mate. No one's got a bad word to say about you. No one slags you off. No one calls you anything in any of the hate chats that go around.
It'll only be a matter of time, John.
No. You've been on the YouTube stage for 3 or 4 years. I've had a chance to slag you off, and you don't know because there's nothing to slag you off about, mate. What you see, yeah. Apparently, some fucker was having a go at my dogs the other day.
Really?
Yeah, someone was having a slag of them off about. Yeah, that's what I've heard somewhere. I don't know. I've not heard it myself. I've not heard of, but apparently they're having a go at them too.
Oh, tickers.
I know.
What do you reckon to Unimatic then? Do you like them? Very minimalist, aren't they? Very minimalist.
Perhaps you can explain to me, as I just said a second ago, that the titanium one is 600 meters and he's a thinner case than the 300 meter one with the NH35 in it. 300 meter. Well, how come that can be? I thought usually.
Is the titanium one not using an NH35?
No. So the NH35 is in the 2 without the date, and they're 300 meters, and then the titanium one with the date has got an SW200 in, and that's 600 meters. But the watch is thinner. According to the blurb, the watch is actually thinner. So I always thought that the watches are thicker because of the water resistance. I always thought that's how they make them thick. They put a thicker gasket in. Generally, usually that's what I've come to learn about my limited knowledge of watches. That usually, if they are thicker, it's because they've got better water resistance, more water resistance. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. So I don't know. Perhaps if anyone has got the answers. If anyone's watching this back in the week and here's this bit, if they can answer me, I'd like to know because it's confusing. So, price-wise, I'm
gonna guess. Do we know prices yet?
No. Everyone's gone around around the 300. I said 345 quid. But I didn't realise then that there's a titanium one with an SW200 as opposed to a.
I'm gonna guess 600 quid, 600 euros because they're Italian. 600 euros for the standard NH35 ones.
Fucking hell!
And I'm gonna guess there's a chronograph, isn't there? That'll be a bit more.
Hang on, out of these 3, they're not. There's these 3 we're looking at. It's just none.
All right, okay.
So it's just basically the two on the left are at 316 steel with an NH35. Right. On the right is titanium with an SW200.
I'm gonna guess 600 euros for the average one. Titanium one, maybe 800 euros.
You're going that high? Wow.
Yeah.
I might. Okay, we're gonna guess 2 prices then. Sorry, guys, I didn't realise there was a titanium one. I reckon maybe no more than 500 for the titanium. I think 345 for the lower one and 500 for the other one. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. I do prefer the one with the. Okay, Dr. Bob's got some very. I think the Salita movement may be thinner, and the water resistance rate is mostly about the rubber seals that are used. Okay.
Could be, Dr. Bob.
Yeah.
I mean, Pocket Watch Time says the Sinew 50 is thin and has a 500 meter depth.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Patrick. That's interesting.
But he's posh. He's got a Sinew 50, so that's above Unimatic.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Right, let's just go through and have a look and see what we can see with okay, here we go. All three are delivered on a heavy duty black nylon NATO strap, and each is produced a limited run of 300 pieces, individually numbered and presented in pneumatic signature case. Prices are euro 750 excluding VAT for the stainless steel, and euro 1500 for the other one.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were the closest, Thomas, by far, but still way out.
Your average pneumatic costs 600 quid. So a special one, I'm not surprised they bumped up the price. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, next. The new Omega Moonshine and Sedna Gold Editions.
Dear me. More limited editions from Omega.
Right.
More
Answer me a question. You'll
Seamasters.
probably know this, Thomas. I saw a thumbnail the other day of Adrian Barker saying there'd been a massive increase in Omega prices.
I've only just heard. This is news to me.
Something like 35% or something. I thought he said.
Really?
He's not. I mean, surely Adrian isn't up to clickbait stuff now, is he?
I hadn't heard. It's news to me, but if people are talking about it, it's news, isn't it?
I'm just going to look at the headline. I'm not going to play it, obviously, but I'm just going to look at now and see whether I read it. It was on it was on a thumbnail, and I'm just going to have a quick look now and see. He's not called Barker Jack now, it's his Adrian Barker, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. The one with his phase of changing the fucking name.
His straps are still Barker Jack, but it's
yeah. Okay, the headline are 39% tariff.
No, they're talking about the American tariffs. He's talking about American tariffs.
Right, I quickly saw it, and he had an Omega picture next to it.
Yeah, he's talking about American tariffs.
American tariffs, right? Okay, thank you. That's okay. Thank you for that. Panic over. Sorry, I was a dick. Never mind. Right. Let's see what we can do. Right. So,
I like. Which do you like the best out of the Moonshine Gold and Sedna Gold? Sedna Gold is on the left, and the Moonshine Gold is on the right. I like the Sedna Gold because it's more like Langer's Honey Gold.
I like their white. I do like their white dial.
Oh
no. What?
I wouldn't have put a white dial with that Sedna Gold personally. But then again, the Moonshine Gold looks like the Bumblebee Submariner that Dodgers got. It looks just like it. It looks like a complete rip-off of it.
Right. Is that what the
Bumblebee two-tone? It looks.
They're going for that, are they?
I don't know.
So what they tend to do, Omega, they throw out a load of fucking Moonwatch specials, don't they? Then now they're attacking the Seamasters specials now.
You know what? I don't like the Seamasters 300 professional 300.
I don't like it.
I want them to ditch it altogether and come up with a new watch. Now that Daniel Craig has, we've had the Brosnan, we've had Daniel Craig do the No Time to Die. I think it's time to die for the S&P 300. To be honest with you, I think the Omega needs to bring out a new watch altogether for the new Bond.
It's fucking iconic. It's out. Hey, tell you what, you don't know, do we, that fucking Amazon, whatever, are going to continue with the sponsorship of Omega?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Oh, Jeff might think I'm not paying fucking whatever it is, how many millions is it now? You think they pay Omega each year?
Quite a few million, yeah.
Quite a few million, in it. I think it started off at 2 million, didn't it? And that was in.
Could come out with a certain CEO, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know, do you? I mean,
something to buy off Amazon. Yeah,
that's right. You think about it. Amazon don't
how
sell
many watches do they sell? Could be anything.
Can you imagine it? Him rocking up with a fucking £500,000 fucking Aston Martin DB5 with some.
And then the lady on the train goes Rolex, and he goes Citizen.
Yeah, so or something. Not saying
Timex.
Maybe time it, yeah, or maybe some other shit, maybe some shitter. I don't know. Fucking, yeah, you just don't know.
Some micro brand or something.
Yeah. That Amazon are bought into. God help! It's fucking scary, guys. If we got all the unrest in the world, we've got the choice of fucking James Bond not having a fucking Amiga. Right. I do like that gold finish on that. I do on the left.
Yeah,
I do like that. It is kind of
beautiful. I tried a Sudden Gold Speedmaster on once, and it's gorgeous. I don't like Speedmasters generally, but this I just fell in love with it straight away because of the tone of the gold. It was. Oh.
So why don't you like Speedies? You don't like SMP 300s. Why don't you like Speedies?
I'm a Zenith man. I'm a Zenith El Primero man. I don't fall in. I don't like the way that Amiga keep banging on about it's a first watch into space when you wear
right? It is.
yeah, I know, but you buy a modern 3861. I know Jeff Bezos wore one on SpaceX. He wore 3861, but why stamp it on the back of modern Speedmasters first watch into space? It's like we know. There's no need to ram it down our throats.
I must admit,
we know.
I must admit, I do actually think that the Bolivar didn't rub it in enough about the fact is that their watch.
Exactly.
I must admit, they didn't write all that shit on the back of it, and they didn't rub it in. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't rub all that in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they laid down and died. I think they should have fought back.
Well, Seiko with the Pogue. When Seiko re-released the Pogue, they didn't say, and the watch that went to the moon. The watch that went to space. It was
Thanks,
just
Steve.
sorry. Just reissued it.
I need to make it. Okay, sorry. I missed a couple of stuff. My apologies. Thanks, Steve. Where are we now? Let's have a look. Start. Okay. Original OC member for 14 months. I've heard. Yes, guess who's back? Cheers. 2 tickets.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
So the news is, guys. Hope you obviously he doesn't mind me telling you this because he's announced it here that the strike on OC's channel has been turned down by YouTube.
It's been lifted, yeah. It's been lifted.
They have decided that he did not break any fucking rules. Yeah. And I heard the rumor was that he was supposed to be wearing a fake watch, and there's no chance you'd catch OC. Like, there's no chance you'd probably catch OC wearing any cheap shitter watch. You certainly wouldn't catch him wearing a fucking fake watch. You know what I mean?
I don't believe you would either.
No, absolutely not.
No,
absolutely not. And I'll say that for anybody. I like OC. I'd say that for anybody. Even if I didn't like them, I would turn around and say, I hate the fucker, but guess what? He wouldn't wear a fake watch. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll absolutely.
There's so many people in this watch, sphere that a lot of them wouldn't wear a fake watch.
Absolutely.
And
Ray, member for 2 months. I would truly appreciate your views on my
Nov Atlassian.
What the fuck? We'll have to have a look at that in a minute. We'll have to have a look at that in a minute. And Rich Mitch, £2. Jim Lovell from Apollo 13 died last week. Yes, apparently he did. So before we go off the subject of of like get to these prices, and I will have a look at your watch, Ray. I think that obviously we know the story of the guy, and I've forgotten his fucking name now, who had the Bolivar, who wore it when his Speedy crystal popped out.
Yeah.
And of course, then he stuck it in his drawer because he was giving it. It failed the test originally, and he was giving it as a gift so he could keep it. Put it in a drawer, dug it out of the drawer 40 years later, so in like 2018 or something, and sold it for like fucking 2 million quid.
Yeah.
And then Bolivar took advantage of that, of course, and made the watch that everyone can buy. And they took voice stuff from the Apollo of the pilot walking on the moon and stuff like that, and pictures of him. And he turned around and sued Bolivar.
Really?
Yes, and he won.
Right.
He said, on your website, you're having pictures of me walking around, whatever, talking, and you didn't
I'm not
ask
having
permission of it, and he sued him. So think about it. I think they should have pushed back and said, hang on a minute, we gave you the fucking watch, and you made 2 million quid out of it.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean? All right. We didn't sign it over, but you know that we gave you the watch, didn't ask for it back.
I mean,
now
for example, Breitling have recently released, a couple of months ago, released the Scott Carpenter Cosmonaut 100th anniversary of his birthday, and the centenary edition in platinum, £34,100 in platinum. Who's going to buy a Breitling Navitime, a Cosmonaut, for 34,000 quid? I mean, when all of the chronographs out there for that kind of money. I mean, but they didn't make it that big a song or dance of it. It's called the Scott Carpenter Centenary. You know, They haven't rammed it down your throat and said it was, commissioned by Scott Carpenter with a 24-hour dial, blah, 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 blah. They just got it on the website.
Wow. Okay, let's just whiz through these. We all know this thing. We know this. It's standard. Nothing else has changed. It's still that gorgeous
wave dial. Yeah.
Is it still? So obviously, then it's the new. I think to remember when these were launched, the newer Seamaster. I think they were quite chunky monkeys, weren't they? By the looks of it, weren't they? I think I remember discussing it. They were quite thick. Let's have a look if we can find. Perhaps I'm wrong. Let's have a look how thick they are. If it mentions it, but I'm sure that somebody said they were quite thick. I think I did, I remember. Does it say? So they've got the 8801 master chronometer. So at 25,000 vibrations per hour. Oh, sorry, I came to the price. Sorry.
Omega renowned to be thick, especially the Planet Oceans. I mean, they go up to 17 millimeters thick, which are bonkers. But I love the Planet Ocean. When they started with the 2500 movement, that was a sweet spot of 14 mil thick. When they had 17 mil thick ones, are bonkers.
Yeah, I think it was 17. Yeah, I didn't say I would think. Sorry, it went past the price, guy. My apologies. 32,000. I'm interested in what Ray says about this watch. Let's have a quick look back in the chat. What Ray said the watch is.
Nove. It was a Nove.
Nove at Atlantine. Atlatine. Okay, let's have a let's see if we can find it. Bear with us. Right.
Atlantean.
Yeah.
Atlatean.
There's no Atleon 2 I found here. No Atleon. Let's have a look. Okay, I found the collection here. Let's just. Oh, fuck. That's quite interesting. Okay, let me just share the screen, guys. I found it's quite nice. Let me just Let me just share the screen on this one. Yeah, Atlantis Antelope Collection. Right, look at that. What do you think of that?
Is that painted? Is that an IFL painted dial?
No, it looks interesting.
That's a painted dial. That's a painted dial. Definitely that one.
Okay, interesting. I quite like the bracelet on it. It's different, isn't it? It's a different take, isn't it? The bracelet, don't you think? 300 meters.
The bracelet looks like a G-Shock. G-Shock, metal G-Shock.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Is it going to have an NH35 in because of where the crown is, or are we just imagining it?
Are there any other models with other painted dials?
Let's have a look now. So, looks like is it just our watch? Let's go to our watches at the top. I mean, okay, so we've got quite a few here. We've got a few here.
Yeah, it looks like a chunky diver, Ray. Can you tell
marine? Look at the marine. That's got an interesting case shape, hasn't it? And with the two, what's the
Ray's? Yours got a painted dial, or is it? Can you tell us more about the model?
Yeah, which model you've got? Okay, I'm interested. What that second is that? Is that a Has it got in a row?
That's a sub-second. Oh, the second crown, you mean?
Yeah, is it got in a rotating dial, do you think? I haven't got anything showing, but I wonder what that second crown's all about. With a interesting. Get to that in a minute. And then of course you've got this one. Let's move it along a bit. You've got this one here with the ghost bezel.
Yachtmaster.
Yeah, Yachtmaster-ish. Yeah, the Yachtmaster-ish bezel. That's what I was trying to hint. I want to know more about what this second crown is for now before we get anywhere.
It'll be a super compressor. It'll be in rotating bezel. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a look. It's just as automatic. Let's have a look. What have we got? Merchant self-extraordinary timepiece with its screw-down crowns, up to 200 meter water resistant, SW200.
Ray's saying mine is the second version. The plain dial, first generation, had abalone dial. Check out the latch on the side. Now, I guess the latch is to lock the crown or something, in like a crown locking system like Panerai have and like Ploprof has, and Ploprof's to lock the bezel, but.
Oh, on this one, yeah, it has, hasn't it? Yes, it's got a lock on the side there. That's an interesting.
Looks like some sort of crown locking mechanism that comes down, sweeps down.
It does, doesn't it? Have you ever heard of this make before?
No.
No. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, fascinating. They've got a few models to have a go at, haven't they? You know.
What's the prices on them?
£846 for the one with the second crown.
They've got 8 link bracelets on, haven't they? Yeah.
Okay, let's see what other models. They've got quite a few models going on here, aren't they? Just
they're not all the one that you mentioned, though, are they? I think they're different models.
Let's have a look at the. I wasn't reading the chat. What's he say?
It was ATLATEAN Atlassian.
Yeah. Okay. So none of these at all are Atlassians, are they? Medina, Trident, Atlassian. Yeah, the Atlassian. This is the Atlassian. That's the Atlassian.
So just these two ones with two painted dials.
Yeah, it looks like the two ones are two painted dials, which are £907 and 4 pence. One's black.
But it says it's the second version with a plain dial. The first generation had this abalone dial.
Oh, so he's on the Alatian. He's got the Alatian 2, has he?
Yeah, must have.
Right. Okay. Let me just go back then and have a look. I did look at the Nova Latian 2. Right, a Latian.
This is value for money, Ray. Yes.
Okay, so there's the Latian 2.
Yeah, this could be it.
And it's got that. Yeah, it's got the
the locking crown.
Locking
system.
crown, yes. Yeah, rotate, lock, and dive. It says. Yeah, I prefer it without that dial. To be absolutely honest.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks more purposeful.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you want a sturdy tool watch diver, Ray, it's
got SW200, so it's knocking on the door of. So it's 300 meters. It's knocking on the door of other people with SW200s, and I don't know, cheaper money, shall we say? I mean, it's 46 mil. It's a big fucker.
It says it locks the inner bezel. It locks the inner bezel like the Ploprof. So that's what the lock does. It locks the inner bezel. So it's
46 mil, Thomas.
46 mil. Wow.
Going to this, it's a size here, 46 mil.
It's
only 13.9 thick, which is not bad. But I said it's a big fucker. It's 46 mil. I mean, it looks quite chunky there, doesn't it? But it's not. It's actually quite. Oh, yeah, it's quite nice. It's a different take on something with SW200 in it, isn't it?
It's big. It's a big chunky monster, Ray. I hope you enjoy it, man. We're in good health.
Yeah.
Better move on. I think he's had his super chat's worth.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
We've got super chat from Ray. Rich Mitch, super chat.
Okay, let's find that. Sorry. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I said that before. Yeah, Jim Lovell from Apollo.
No, he's got another one after that.
Right. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, scroll. Rich Mitch, £2 again. Tried on black meteorite dial speed today. Thick.
Nice. I like the meteorite dial speedies. They're quite nice.
Are they any thicker?
I like anything with the meteorite dial, but yeah, probably added a little bit to the thickness.
Oh, right, because of the dial. Ah, right, okay, interesting.
It was not much. It's probably 0.2 millimeters or something. 0.3 millimeters.
Yeah, tail of a tape. You're not going to
little shaving of meteorite, but.
Right, what have we got next? Okay, let's have a go at this one. The fresh and new
Minarsi.
Oh, Minarsi, thank you. God, you see.
Minaze. I'm not sure. I think it's Minarsi. Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, you fucking heard him.
I'm probably saying Minas.
You get
Miarsi.
Mayonnaise. Right.
Yeah.
Well, have you heard of this? Have you heard of these lot then?
I have heard of them, yeah. I'm probably pronouncing it totally incorrectly.
Right, okay, it's interesting. Let's have a look. You see, that picture looks a bit too close, a bit blurred to me. I don't know, maybe it just was a bit interesting texture on the dial. Quite like the texture.
Yeah, quite nice texture on the dial.
There you go. That's a better picture. That is quite nice. It's a bit.
Just click on it. Click on the
It's
picture.
very grand Seiko-ish, isn't it? Don't you think?
Click on it again. That's it.
Yeah, there you go. Very grand Seiko, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got that sort of, frozen over lake in Mount Fuji,
Mount
where
Fuji thing,
where the giants walked over.
For one day, and then they bring a watch.
One day every year, sort of thing. Yeah,
I like it. I like the date window. I like the shape of the date window. It's quite nice. Quite like that shape, and I like the bracelet.
I don't like the bracelet. It's too Seamaster Professional for me. It's too Seamaster Professional for me, that bracelet.
Oh, love it. Okay, so it's a 42 mil, 10.2 millimeters thick, stainless steel case with an on-trend ice blue dial. It's so-called clamping case structure, design inspired by gem setting techniques, where 4 angular clamps secure the sapphire crystal in place and is a standout. Okay, it's quite nice. What's it going to have in? It's going to have an SW200 in, isn't it?
SW200 or 300, yeah, I would have thought.
Yeah. Very nice. I love the case shape. Just there again, another take on an SW200 watch, which is not your standard fucking shape that everybody does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something different.
So, what sort of price do you think this is going to be? It's not going to be
a lot. It's a cross between a Grand Seiko with an Omega bracelet, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, I think these are going to be not a lot. I don't think it's going to be a cost 35, but I reckon these are going to be 485 quid.
I think the days of microbrands being 485 quid have gone, John. I think everything has gone up in price. To be honest with you.
Mate, I'll say a few words to you.
Go on.
Just one more watch.
Yeah, Erebus.
Erebus.
Yeah.
Under 500 quid.
Yeah.
And he knocks the shit out of anything for that. I know it hasn't got an SW200 in, it's only got a Miyota in, but it won't be too long before they have their own movement or an SW200 in it, I bet you.
Yeah. They have their own movement, but they'll up it to Seiko NH.
An H35 or an SW200.
SW200, yeah.
And their watch, not a mate of mine got one last treat.
I know someone who's got one. They think it's brilliant. I think they're really good. The Erebus. Yeah. What is it?
There you go. They're knocking on the fucking door of people who are charging a lot more money just because they've got an SW200 in. So that's interesting. I mean, this might have a Miyota in. We don't know, do we?
No.
Let's go through and have a look.
The specs yet.
Oh, well, we're fucking wrong. It's a KT7002 based on an ETA 2892, which is based on an SW, isn't it? An ETA 2892?
No, the other way around. The SW200 is based on the ETA.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. So it's been reworked.
Is this a Miyota movement then they're using?
Well, the Miyota isn't based on the ETA, is it?
No. The thing it's their own caliber.
It's their own caliber, but it's based on the ETA 2892.
Calling it somewhat wild, aren't they? An X7. Yeah.
So you veil 3.
I like it on the white strap.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I don't think it suits the black strap. Would you believe?
No,
it suits the bracelet and it suits the white strap.
Yeah.
Fucking nice watch, that, isn't it?
It's all right.
Oh, check you out turning into a watch snob.
No. There's plenty of micro brands doing this sort of thing. I mean, just Zelos and
yeah.
They're doing things like this long time ago.
Look at the price here, though. $5,500 on the rubber and leather. $7,100. What the fuck, mate? Microband at 7,000 fucking $.
7,000.
7 USD, 7,100. It says here.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it thinking, hang on, they got a point wrong somewhere here. No, it's fucking saying that's ridiculous. What the fuck? How can you have?
Hey, Patrick, Pocket Watch Time saying he just picked up a Minasi. Minace, whatever, however you pronounce it.
All right, which model? Which model?
Are they Patrick, tell us, are they a sub-brand of another Japanese maker? Like, and you know, Hajime Toko does Chrono Tokyo, and are they a sub-brand of someone?
It doesn't say anything in the blurb about it, but I'm reading. Okay, so how much is a Grand Seiko? Ain't that much, is it?
You can pick up a Grand Seiko for that easy. You can pick up a Grand Seiko for that much easy. Yeah,
easy. Yeah. What? I'm reading. I can't believe how much the price is. So they say a 31mm is also available. Fucking hell, a 31. And that's got an ETA 2671, and that's 5,200 quid, $.
I told you, John, watches haven't got any cheaper. Yeah.
My fucking God, that's ridiculous.
But if Patrick's got one, there must be something fairly good. If you know, they're probably using lots of different materials because he's into different materials, isn't he? So
yeah,
he says, "I got the VM01. Haven't really worn it much. I love the case and construction. It came on a rubber strap, and I haven't really warmed up to it yet. Metal bracelet costs a fortune." That's what he says about them. So there you have it.
There we have it. Right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you, chat. Thank you, chat, for keeping us going.
Patrick. God, how long's Patrick been in the back room? Do apologise. Patrick, sorry. How long were you there? Sorry, mate.
Just a couple minutes. I wanted to save the chat from seeing me being all luxurious over here.
It's a luxury program. Tell us about Minasi. Is that, don't pronounce it right? Minase?
I've always heard Minase, but
right.
But I don't know. I saw them in New York like 2 or 3 years ago when I went to the watch show there, and more of I fell in love with the story they were selling. I don't know how true it to be, but
okay.
You know, they're based in a small town. They hired the local town people, similar to the old Swiss way of, you know, the old farmers would make watches in the winter. They hired the local town people to do the craft work, and they make about 500 watches a year. So it's a very, you know, small output. So, you know, it's not a Chinese sweatshop where they're just dropping movements in, and they do their own version of Zaratsu polishing, but they call it their own name. So it just, it was like a warm hug. It felt like a nice brand to support. And
are they Chinese or Japanese?
Japanese.
Japanese, right?
And
okay.
So, you know, I found a version that I liked that they used to make, and I found one for a relatively decent price and said, I'll take a gamble. The one I got comes on a rubber strap, and it has a deployant clasp that it's more the clasp that I don't like. It's thick, and the only deployant I really like in this entire world is the Omega deployant. Every other one, they just too many pieces lay on top of them, and it's like a NATO. Sorry, John.
Yeah.
But I just don't like them. So I'll probably put it on an aftermarket strap, and I'll love it.
Yeah. Cool.
Because I think they want like $2,500 for a bracelet. I'm like, holy crap, that's double, almost
Yeah.
triple what a Grand Seiko bracelet costs. So
Sure.
that's wild. But yeah, they're a little pricey. But
Sure.
but I said you were asking so many questions. I'm like, I can't answer all those in the chat.
No,
so,
of course.
Yeah.
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 But
Right, guys. Thank you. I will wrap this up. Thank
Don't
you,
forget
everybody.
to tick us a thumbs up, guys.
Yeah,
leave
please
us a thumbs
do.
up.
Don't forget to join on Saturday for Thomas's escapement channel at 11:30.
No, it's Saturday after. We did one already on Saturday. So
Oh, do you do every other Saturday, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, every other Saturday then. We'll remind you next
Yeah.
week anyhow. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Patrick, for joining us. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you for all the super chats and everybody being lovely. And all I can say now is see you next Tuesday.
Take care, everyone.
see y'all.
Right.